Right now, there's an address you type without thinking. A few letters, an @sign, a domain you picked years ago and never questioned. You use it to log in to things far more often than you use it to write to anyone, and you could not name even half the places it's quietly stored. Tonight, it stops opening. Not deleted, not dramatically hacked, just a small red box that says the password is wrong. You type it again, slower this time. You try the older password, the one with your dog's name in it. Somewhere in a building you will never see, an automated system has decided it no longer believes you are you. There's no phone number to call. There's no person on the other end. So what breaks first? Not your email. 10 minutes in, you do the reasonable thing. You go to another site and click Forgot Password, and the reset link, the one that would fix everything, gets sent to the inbox you can't open. You try a different service. Same door, same key, same locked room. This is the first thing almost nobody notices until it's happening. Your email account is not a place where messages arrive. It is the master key to your entire civilian life. Every other account you own has quietly agreed to trust it. Nobody sat down and designed it that way. It just accumulated, one sign-up at a time, over 15 years. By hour one, the two-factor codes turn against you. The security you added to protect your accounts now needs to confirm your identity, and it wants to confirm it through the inbox. The backup codes you were told to save, you emailed them to yourself. Where do you think they are? By hour three, your phone starts logging you out. Not all at once. One app at a time, as tokens expire on their normal schedule. Your cloud storage, your photo library, your notes, if your phone service, your device backups, and your email all sit under a single account umbrella, and for hundreds of millions of people they do, then losing one doesn't mean losing one. Do you know which of your accounts share a root? By hour six, it reaches money. Your banking app asks you to verify a new login. Your airline boarding pass was a link in an email. The subscription that renews tomorrow will fail, then retry, then cancel. Your ride-hailing app wants a code. None of these companies think they have anything to do with each other. They all defer to the same address. This isn't hypothetical. In August 2012, a technology journalist named Matt Honan had exactly this happen in the space of about an hour. Attackers used fragments of information from one company's support desk to convince another company's support desk to reset his account. They took his email. Then, through his email, they wiped his phone, his tablet, and his laptop remotely, destroying the only copies of his daughter's baby photos. Honan wrote about it in Wired afterward, and the detail everyone remembers is this. Not one of the systems involved was broken. Each one behaved exactly as designed. The failure lived in the seams between them. By day two, it stops being personal and becomes professional. Your calendar is gone, so you don't know where you're supposed to be. Shared documents revoke you, colleagues send files into a void and assume you're ignoring them. And if you're self-employed, your invoices, your client history, your entire paper trail of who owes you what, all of it was sitting in a folder you can no longer reach. In January 2023, Microsoft pushed a wide area network router configuration change that knocked out Microsoft 365 services, including Outlook and Teams, for users across multiple continents for hours. Not stolen accounts, not attackers. One change, one propagation, and millions of people simply could not get into their work. That outage ended. Yours hasn't. By day 5, the slower damage starts. Your domain renewal notice goes unread. Your insurance documents, your tax records, your medical results, every PDF you never downloaded because you assumed the inbox was permanent storage, are on the other side of the wall. And here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. In February 2011, a storage software bug at Google caused roughly 40,000 Gmail accounts to briefly appear empty. Google recovered them, but not from a slick cloud replica. Engineers restored those inboxes from physical tape backups sitting in a facility. The last line of defense for the most modern communication system on Earth turned out to be magnetic tape in a room. By day 10, you learn the hardest lesson in the whole cascade. There is often no appeal. In 2022, the New York Times reported on a father whose Google account was permanently disabled after an automated system flagged a photo he had sent to his son's doctor. Police investigated and cleared him completely. The account was not restored. He lost his email, his photos, his years of contacts, and his phone number, which ran through the same provider. Cleared by law enforcement. Still locked out. So what is an email address actually? It's a public identifier you hand to strangers, and it's simultaneously the recovery mechanism for your bank, your job, your medical portal, and your front door. We use the same string of characters for the least secure thing we do and the most sensitive. That's the hidden dependency. Not any single company. The architecture itself. You can reduce the blast radius. A separate address that exists only for account recovery and is never given to anyone. Physical backup codes printed on paper. Local downloads of the documents that actually matter. A second account on a different provider that isn't tethered to your phone. Most people won't do any of it. It takes an afternoon and the risk feels imaginary right up until the moment it isn't. Tomorrow morning, you'll type that address without thinking. A few letters, an @ a domain you picked years ago. Only now you know what it really is. Not an inbox, but the single thread holding up everything else, and one you've never once tested by pulling.